Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT Ring Report. Coming up, you see right here, Carmen Pepino and Lakita Lyons get it on one-on-one. They got a love interest in Tahiti Miles. What Tahiti Miles got to do with it? We'll talk about it coming up. Also, two in action. Gigi Dolan's in action as well. What Gigi Dolan's going to be looking forward to, you'll see. Plus, there's the men's last chance Iron Survivor match. Which one of these four men that lost the last four matches get themselves back into contention? We'll talk about it coming up. Plus, also too, the women's Iron Survivor match as well. Which one of these four women will earn themselves a chance in the Iron Survivor match as well? We'll talk about it coming up if you get the Pro Wrestling Show. But we have a special guest. Man himself, Eric Bischoff, makes a rare appearance on NXT. Eric Bischoff got something going on. We'll talk about it coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Central Dick here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling. Connect in our platforms as well. Like I said, join in that conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Man, oh man. Like I said, we got to get a lot to coming on. Even throughout the whole show, we'll talk about Eric Bischoff appears on NXT tonight. Eric Bischoff made a rare appearance tonight. Bischoff looking to stir some good stuff. We'll talk about it. Also, too, we'll talk about this. He told me on the Raw Ring Report Saturday Night Main Event that Ricochet, Finn Balor, it was official. Finn Balor will get a shot at the World Championship against Gunther, the Ring General. That will happen. That will happen on Saturday night's main event. So you'll see that on Saturday Night Main Event coming up. All right. We'll get to the more hot topic stuff, including the New Day, a little bit later on in the show. But let's get things started with this. Jada Parker comes out, starts her entrance, makes her way to the ring. Jada Parker looks to be one of four women to get a chance of redemption. Which one of these four women who lost their previous shot at being advanced to the Women's Iron Survival Tournament? Well, Jada Parker was looking like that. She was ready. Jada Parker even got to the point now. So we saw that with Jada Parker. When Jada Parker was ready. Jada Parker looked like she was ready and pissed. After she lost her opportunity, and Jada Parker didn't know that what's her name got the win. Keone Jordan was close to winning, just wasn't enough. Keone lost, got her name. Ren Sinclair wins and gets a shot to be the last person in the Women's Iron Survivor match. Ren Sinclair gets herself away, and Ren Sinclair does so tonight. But that left Jada Parker a little bit angry and frustrated. Jada was angry and frustrated on the whereabouts of tonight. Jada wanted to get her hands on any and everything until what's her name came out there. Lola Vice came out there. Lola Vice wanted to go toe-to-toe against Jada Parker. Lola Vice paid for it tonight, and she got knocked out. These two women will meet in a NXT Underground match. They met in a hardcore match. Now they want to go a little bit more extreme. The referee attending to Lola Vice. Jada Parker knocked her out real good. Well, we get to this. Lakita Lyons taking on Comfort Pepinova. She looking for some revenge. Pepinova did look for some revenge tonight. Pepinova getting herself ready. But she won tonight. Like a love cycle going on. Pepinova involved in a love triangle with Heath Miles. Heath Miles getting himself into in a love triangle with coming over, wondering what Tahiti's motives and what his true instincts is. And she don't know. She wants to find out, but she's kind of trust. Got they both got trust issues. Kind of like they're in love, but they don't want to say they're in love. But brother, man, look for a sister rather than a white woman. But hey, you like white women, they're gonna keep you um have you upset all the time. More power to you, my man. More power to you. But speaking of that, there's a man who knew a thing or two about power. Eric Bischoff. Yes, the former president of WCW, the former general manager of Raw, made a rare appearance tonight. Bischoff saying that he wanted to get a bird's eye view to see how NXT champion Trick Williams and challenger Rich Holland tick. Well, he got a bird's eye view, all right, of it. I wanted to see what these two here would do to become NXT champion. Trick Williams saying he'll do any and everything. Reg Holland said he'll do what it takes. He'll go to no lengths. And he did. He took the champion Trick Williams and drived him with his finisher through a table and left Trick Williams out laying. Trick Williams, it was kind of uncertain to see what Trick's status was. If Trick was going to be able to defend his championship, General Manager Ava had to attend to see what was going on. I think Trick Williams he had to go to the hospital. He had to be carried out. And I mean carry out the vet. I mean, Trick Williams, if you can show pictures of Trick Williams being carried out, that would be great. But if you don't, then you gotta understand. We had pictures of this, we just don't. Trick Williams was carried out tonight. Trick Williams, what went down tonight? Yes, Trick Williams paying the ultimate price. Hopefully we get. Let's see, we got some. Which, yeah, we got it right here. Trick Williams being carried out tonight, right here. Trick Williams being carried out in a stretcher after receiving that devastating DDT that devastated him. Wow, and I think Rich Holland is nothing to play with. Rich Holland looks like he'll do any and everything to become NXT champion one way or another. Rich wants to do so we'll see. That's going to go to Rich. Speaking of that, Javon Evans, he's going to be participating in the Iron Survivor match. Got advice from none other than X-Pac. X-Pac came out there to give Javon Evans some advice on what to look out for. I guess X-Pac was known for his agility, for speed, cleverness, and all that stuff. So Javon Evans is going to need all that if he's going to win this Iron Survivor match and become number one contender in the NXT Championship. We'll see how that's going to go. Maybe they'll fight each other at Vengeance Day. If that's going to be a possibility, we could see that being that way for Javon. But Javon getting pay a visit from X-Pac tonight. Well, we told you about the women's, but we're speaking of the women's, we talk about the men. Which one of these four men will get themselves a shot, an opportunity of winning, of trying to get themselves into that Iron Survivor match? No need to look further, and no need to look further. Eddie Thorpe won the match. Eddie Thorpe advances on. Eddie Thorpe is now the last person in the Iron Survivor match. But unfortunately, Eddie Thorpe got attacked from behind. I don't know who did that to Eddie Thorpe. Eddie Thorpe was trying to do what he needed to do. I guess it just wasn't in the car for Eddie Thorpe. We don't know what the future gonna be. Uncertain for Eddie Thorpe. Eddie Thorpe better figure out, or someone from the NXT management better figure out what Eddie Thorpe got to do. We'll see coming up. But speaking of that, women's champion Roxanne Perez was in the ring, boasting about her opportunity. Roxanne saying that she won the Iron Survivor Challenge one time before, and she's awaiting to see the winner because she knows whoever the winner is, they're going to get a shot at her. Roxanne Perez wants to be ready, and Roxanne Perez could be ready. And Roxanne Perez was staring in the ring amongst future contenders amongst herself that she going to see who's going to get a shot at her. Everyone came out there to give Roxanne the business, but Roxanne got involved and really didn't know what to do. But Roxanne doesn't know what she's doing because these women are hungry and these women want some gold. And I'll tell you that right now. Speaking of that, Gigi Dolan was in the ring. Gigi Dolan getting a win over some girl. I forgot her name, but Gigi Dolan won over the girl tonight. So, and a huge tag team battle royal. No one contenders for the tag team titles. Who was next in line amongst the tag team division to get a shot? We found out the No Cash Crew were the contenders. No Cash Crew get themselves an opportunity for the tag team championships. So we get to see that coming up as well. The No Cash Crew winning the Battle Royal to earn themselves a slot in the tag team championship division. All right, that ends the NXT ring report. We're gonna move to wrestling hot topics. On wrestling hot topics, we talk about the ongoing story with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods breaking up the big New Day. We don't know if the New Day broken up or not, but we saw Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston been bickering and arguing for months, and Big E showed up trying to see if he can bridge them together. But look like Xavier Woods and Kofi saying they good, so they don't need Big E no more. And they were saying a lot of mean stuff to Big E, and a lot of people superstar broke their necks when they came back, but Big E didn't want to take their chance. Even called out his girlfriend. Big E's girlfriend came out there, and she tried to say a lot, trying to call out the new Big E's former teammates throughout. So they've been going back and forth at each other. Uh, how this goes, but this is kind of really developing. This is a developing story. And this Raw from last night was really good. Drew McIntyre's back. The New Day's officially over. Seth Rollins and CM Punk feuding up their bill. There's a lot going on. We're seeing that Big E and Big E girlfriend going at the New Day. Even Santa Claus even approve of this mess right here. Even Tommaso Ciampa chimed in and saying he broke his neck as well. So Ciampa putting his 2 cents on in it too. So this is a developing story. So hey, we'll see how they develop. Even this Eric Bischoff made pick with Ethan Page. Ethan Page and Eric Bischoff doing the pick. I guess Bischoff trying to I guess endorse Ethan Page as the one to win the Iron Survivor match, if that's the truth. But Bischoff was real front and center tonight in that championship confrontation between Trick Williams and Ridge Holland. You saw what happened. You saw that Ridge Holland showing his very aggressive self tonight by doing what he did. And we'll see if Ridge Holland will pack the goal. Don't forget, we'll have predict the outcome for NXT for WWE NXT Deadline coming up this weekend. So look for that, the predict the outcome review as well. Match previews and reviews for predict the outcome this coming up this weekend. So look forward to seeing that coming up this weekend. Also, too, speaking of free agents, Josh Alexander appeared on the Chris Van Vliet show to announce that he's going to become a free agent in February. He's texting the Warriors to see if he wants to go to WWE or AEW. I would kind of like to see him in WWE and probably NXT with his reunite with Ethan Page. They formed a group called the North back in Impact. So they'll be kind of good to see that reunion on what Josh Woods wants to do. But Josh Woods is one heck of a wrestler. And Josh Woods could be making an impact somewhere down the road, either in WWE or in AEW. We will have to wait and see how that's going to go for Josh Woods. We're looking forward to seeing it coming his way, how that's going to go coming up. All right. We're going to leave you. I guess we're going to leave you with
We're gonna leave you with the NXT with this. Who done it? Who done it? Who done it? Who did this to Eddie Dorp? Eddie Dorp laid out, knocked out. Hopefully, we'll get some answers and questions coming up at deadline. Don't forget that we'll have predict the outcome for deadline this weekend. So look forward to seeing that when it comes your way this weekend. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying thanks for watching the NXT Ring Report. See you later. We'll see you tomorrow for the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. See you then.